Welcome into Grantsville High School for Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Our apologies, there's a few technical difficulties here. We're just a minute late as Copper Hills coming out to Grantsville to take on defending state champion Grantsville Cowboys. As Copper Hills 3 won't go. We'll introduce you to players and teams. Grantsville had an early fast break bucket. And now looking for the three. That shot is off the mark, out of play. It'll be Copper Hills basketball. Mentioned Copper Hills comes in 3-0, wins over Skyridge, Bountiful, and Clearfield, and dispatched those three with relative ease. And looking to improve to 4-0. It's been Skyly Barker who's led the way, 29 points. She's got it here. Is that trap coming over from Grantsville, and it does lead to the turnover. Into the corner, here's Louder for three. That shot won't go. And a ball out of play here. And it will stay here with Grantsville. What a start for Skyly Barker. 65% from the floor, 78% from three, and 95% from the line. It's been an impressive start for her this season. Looking to continue to pace this offense of Copper Hills. Meanwhile, offensive foul call here away from the basketball. Will give the ball over to Copper Hills as Egbert called for the personal. 13 foul here early on for Grantsville. Meanwhile, the Grantsville Cowboys coming in and, boy, 4-0 to start the year. They've had decisive victories as well. Been super impressive. And the combination of Bailey Louder and Avery Allred. We'll talk about that duo as the game continues. Louder there on defense and helps to force that pass maybe out a little bit early. And Grantsville with another steal. They actually average 24 steals per game, Grantsville does, coming into this one. 2-0 the lead. Boy, got caught in a tough spot there. Williams couldn't get that shot to go, and Copper Hills on the run. What a find over to Frazier, laying it up and in for the first points of the night for Copper Hills. Shot denied. Grizzlies on the run. Barker works this over. Creer, the long two. Back-to-back buckets here for the Grizzlies. High post here with Egbert. Worked inside. Williams kicks it out. Corner three. That shot good. Loose, picked up by Marston. Her three is short. Louder with the rebound. Running the floor. Bailey end to end, gets the shot up and score it. Grantsville continuing with this full court. Frazier works over to Barker. Barker on the drive. That helped come and floats it up. That skipped across the rim. Rebounded by Butler. Here's Williams. Louder. Tried to get the drive, but lost that one. There's Taylor Johnson. Worked around. Marston will try the three. Couldn't get the roll, but an offensive board. That was just strong. Barker with the board, and that was Frazier. My apologies. Count the bucket for Aspen Frazier, and she'll have a trip here to the free throw line as Williams picking up the foul, her second. Good start here for Aspen Frazier. Talk about this Grizzly group, and Skyly Barker's led the way, but Marston and Frazier, the other two of the triple threat in the offense for Copper Hills, and Frazier with a nice start here. She'll have a chance to get to the line for the three-point play when we come back. Timeout taken. This timeout's presented by Soccer Post. Soccer Post is your local source for all things soccer. Located in West Jordan and Pleasant Grove, Soccer Post is here to serve our community and help all athletes perform at their best. From the latest releases to the perfect item for any fan, Soccer Post is the only choice for your soccer needs. Visit us online at soccerpost.com. Of course, Soccer Post sponsoring all of our timeouts here on Copper Hills Grizzly basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Also want to thank our other sponsors, Chick-fil-A. We'll talk about them here in just a moment. I had Chick-fil-A yesterday. Big fan. I had it this morning too, actually. Meanwhile, Bunami sponsoring all of our three-point shots this year, and of course ETT Apparel, Elevated Team Twill. If you have any apparel needs, ETT Apparel can take care of you. We'll talk more about each of those sponsors as the game continues, but we do head here to the free throw line for this Chick-fil-A free throw. Copper Hills free throws brought to you by Chick-fil-A. This one made, and we're tied up at 7 apiece. 5 early points here for Aspen Frazier of the Grizzlies. Three on the way. That shot, no. Rebound by Marston. She's trying to lead the run out. Up ahead with Barker. Barker got just enough of an edge and an offensive foul. Ooh, boy. Called on Barker. It will go back to Grantsville. Along the baseline, Thornton. We'll work this into the corner. Ball worked around on the drive, hanging, no. That rimmed out for Allred. Boy, good look there for Avery. Averaging 17 a game. And an uncustomary miss there for her. Johnson skips over, extra pass into the corner, sets Creer up off the front of the rim. Frazier working inside. Gets it back along baseline 2, just off the mark. Barker with the board. Oh, that one wouldn't go down. A couple of misses from near range for both teams here in this opening quarter. Louder, tough finish. And Frazier on the run. Copper Hills back on top. Allred from straight away. Oh, it just came off the side. Marston terminated, works to Creer, now Barker. Little angle, 8-footer. First bucket of the game for Skyly Barker. And a foul here called. This is going to be on Creer. It'll be the first foul on Ella. Substitution, Lucy Ledger checking in here for the Grizzlies. Two to go in this opening quarter. That one given up. Yeah, that pivot foot got drug a little bit. The pressure in the backcourt by Grantsville and the momentum of Ledger. She turned it over. Here's White looking into the paint. Allred sends out 3 here from Butler. That shot won't go. Ball batted around before being gathered by Johnson. Oh, looking that time for Barker. I think she thought that might have been deflected, but officials not seeing it that way. I don't know that I saw a deflection either, but we're at the top of the bleachers. Sometimes hard to tell. 90 seconds left. Opening quarter on the drive here. Tough drive for Orgill, and she's fouled on the drive. She'll head to the line here to take a pair of free throws. This foul called on Ledger, her first. Third team foul called on the Grizzlies. And a pair here for Afton Orgill. And Grantsville, after a hot start, Offense ran dry the last few minutes. Good free throws here. Make them feel a little more confident. And 1 for 2 on the trip. Grantsville continue with that pressure. It's been successful here early. Here's Marston. Ledger out of the corner, a little zone look here. And we've got a dual possession. Yeah. So Copper Hills inbounding off the arrow. Marston, she's got another three. That one good. First field goal of the night for Ayla Marston, and her first three, just below 40% on the year from long range. And of course, all of our threes brought to you by Vunami, powering local business with cutting-edge IT and hosting solutions. Learn more at vunami.com. Want to thank Vunami for sponsoring our Copper Hills threes. Shot clock down to 7. The drive here by Orgill, putting it up, no. Rebounded by Frazier. Marston on the run. Frazier working over Barker for 3. That skipped across. And it will be Copper Hills basketball here with 22 seconds left in the frame. Frazier going to get a rest here. She's had a strong start. 7 points unofficially for Aspen. Want to remind you, the clock you see on your screen, unofficial. At times we start it late like we did just there to keep it true with the game clock here in the gym. Ledger with a shot off the mark, picked up by Marston. Barker gives back to Ayla. She'll try for 3. No. Rebounded by Allred. Given up. Too strong. Barker. Too long. And an extended possession for Copper Hills. Uncapitalized. 14-8 though. The Grizzlies leading Grantsville at the end of the first. You're watching Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. Dane Stewart here with you. 14-8 Copper Hills. Aspen Frazier leading the way offensively for the Grizzlies in that first quarter with 7 points. Grantsville got out to an early lead as that 3 short. And then we'll head back to Copper Hills. It's good resolve by Copper Hills. Able to kind of settle in after some early turnovers and Grantsville that pressure. Copper Hills kind of settling in, figuring out how to try to attack that. And Barker over to Marston. They do break it here. Back to Skiley, little 15-footer is short. And this one battled around, and boy, yeah, foul there. Good to see Orgill able to get up kind of an awkward angle there as Creer picking up her second personal foul. Louder. Working into the corner. A drive here from Thornton, up off the window. Nice drive there for Sadie Thornton. Barker, boy, trying so much defense, trying to move that ball around. Open look for Marston. That just rimmed out. Barker with the board. Grantsville still in that zone. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Inside to Barker. Yeah, I was going to say there was contact inside. Barker able to put it up and score it. An opportunity here for a three-point play for Skiley Barker as Ren White called for her first. And it will come with another Chick-fil-A free throw. You know, a lot of people love like lunch and dinner at Chick-fil-A. I don't know if you've had their breakfast. Big fan. Big fan. The egg white grill, I stand by it. So it's Chick-fil-A free throw for Barker. Good. 7-point lead. Here's Thornton. Louder on the drive. Tough shot. It'll just scoop that up and under. What a shot by Bailey Louder. She is as difficult to guard as there is. Her length, her speed, and her craftiness, you saw it right there, super impressive. As that pressure of Grantsville leading to the turnover, it'll be Cowboy basketball. Allred working to Thornton. Copper Hills extending their defense out here. Oh, picked away by Frazier. They were looking for Louder. Aspen to Marston. Here's a three from Creer. No. Fighting for the board, and a loose ball foul here going to be called as Allred had come away with it. It'll be Barker picking up her second. Second team foul in the quarter on Copper Hills. And Barker going to come off the floor here. Johnson will check in. Orgill on the drive. Good defense, making it tough there by Abby Bush. And we've got dual possession. No, do we have a foul? Yeah. Bush here going to be called for the foul. I thought she did a pretty good job getting her hands on the ball, but maybe that late spin move was able to draw the contact, and the first personal on Abby. That was deflected off the inbound. Thornton able to get back on it. Allred trying to work around Marston there defensively, and Marston going to be called here for the foul as we've got the ball jammed. Raspberry. Be 2 free throws here for Avery Allred. Of course, we always try to work in a little pop culture. My camera guy didn't even give me an indication on that one. I don't know if he picked that one up. He did not. Well, at least we'll have something to talk about at halftime. 5:15 to go here in the half. And 2 free throws here for Allred. That one just misses. One more here. Able to split the pair. Frazier on it, 10 on the shot clock. Got to do something with it. That disrupted. Bush has it. Got to take a shot here. Marston won't get it up. That Grantsville defense making it tough. Just had to get the floor situated. Grantsville here to inbound. (17-13) lead, no more. Bailey Louder with the three, and it's a 1-point game. Marston to Frazier, worked over. And Marston called for the travel. Louder. Defended by Frazier, works back into the corner. Orgill on the drive. A little bump there, but this is called out off Grantsville. Boy, a hand right on top of the basketball. Usually when you see that on a shot, they'll keep it here, but official there giving it back to Copper Hills. A lot of determination right at that timeline and making it tough for Copper Hills getting to the offense. Barker putting one up, and a foul called here will send Skyly Barker to the line for a pair of Chick-fil-A free throws. As this foul called on Orgill. Chance for us to give another shout out to Chick-fil-A, because as great as the Egg White Grill is, let's be honest, their hash browns are dynamite as well. It's just a winning combination, let's be honest. First Chick-fil-A free throw good for Skyly. She's got one more. Three-point lead for the Grizz. 3:55 to go. We're just kind of letting the official clock catch up with ours. Frazier with the steal. Open look for Creer. No. Good box out there by Thornton. She's on the run here with Grantsville. End to end. Tough shot and scored. Nice take by Sadie. Pass a little tall. Allowed her deflected, maybe kept it here. Barker into the lane, floats it up. No, rebounded by Louder. Other end. Louder ended up on the floor. And it will go back here to Copper Hills. Marston. With Ayla. Marston, the three, yeah, gets the roll. Friendly bounce, I should say. Second three of the game for Ayla Marston. Out of the corner, three from Orgill. Boy, good response there for Afton Orgill. She was not on my radar coming into the game tonight. She's had some big plays, including that triple there for Grantsville. Marston worked inside, Creer. Defense collapses down, finds Barker, left open, short, tapped over to Thompson. Excuse me, to Johnson. I don't know why I want to call Taylor Johnson Thompson. My apologies, Taylor and the Johnson family. That was Johnson there on the bucket. Left open, three from Allred is good, tied up. .24 apiece. 90 seconds left here in the quarter. Barker, the drive. Her points adding up here. 7 in the quarter, 9 in the contest unofficially for Skyly. Louder will take the corner three. That was strong. Barker has the rebound. Inside of a minute to go. Marston. Extra pass. Frazier from the corner. Here comes Thornton. Oh, that pass couldn't be handled. Grantsville gives it up. 10-second differential, game clock, shot clock here in this first half. Marston, little fake pass, allows that driving lane to open up. What a take from Ayla. Shot clock turned off here for these final 22 seconds. Louder. 10 seconds to go. All red. A little bit of room. Works to White, back to all red. Final seconds, puts it up. Verticality there by Ayla Marston. Able to defend on the final possession. 28-24, Copper Hills leading Grantsville at the break. You're watching Copper Hills basketball on the Rewind Sports Network, brought to you by ETT Apparel, Soccer Post, Runami, and Chick-fil-A. Welcome back. Start of the second half. 28-24, Copper Hills leading Grantsville. Been a great game, back and forth. The defense of Grantsville has been dialed in, and we'll see how Copper Hills tries to attack that here in this second half. They've dealt with pressure in games before this year. They've always been able to figure it out. The pressure here tonight has led to some extra possessions. And the over and back there will give it to Grantsville. And a great example there, right? Off the inbound, you're right up on, players you're guarding. It forces that pass to be a little bit behind. And first possession of the second half for Grantsville. Here's all red. She'll take the 15-footer. That was just short. Here comes Johnson. Marston off the screen, driving, works over with Johnson. Little step through, no. I've seen a few shots like that just not go down. A couple hops off the rim. Really been on both for both sides tonight. Louder, boy, that's a tough scoop in between a pair of Copper Hills defenders. Allows Barker to come up the floor. Marston rolling away from that screen and walked with it. She tried to keep that foot down. That's great defense coming down by Louder. Able to take away that driving lane, make it tough. Allred getting this one inside to Butler. All set up by the drive there of Allred. Nice take there. Marston across the timeline, defended by Louder, over with Frazier. Frazier had 7 in that first quarter. Good start for her. Looking for Barker, defended well by Allred on the denial. Skyley can't shake her. Here's Marston. Ten on the shot clock. Barker with it here, trying to drive. And a foul going to be called here. This is going to be on the floor. Will go on Allred. First team foul of this third quarter. First personal on Avery. Inbounded to Barker, left open. That shot was short. Louder on the run. Bailey Louder tying it up at 28 apiece. Frazier. Marston working inside. Creer. I'm going to say she walked with it. Louder on the drive. Barker there defending. Good vision. Able to find Emmy Butler. Back-to-back buckets, I think, for Emmy. Marston working with Frazier. Marston now trying to drive. She'll pull from 12 baseline and hits. 10 points now for Ayla Marston. All red. Cody Williams, good take. Frazier, shield drive, working baseline, count the bucket, and the foul, a blocking foul called here underneath. How about the recognition by Aspen Frazier, seeing that baseline open up. A foul called here on Butler. And Frazier here will head to the free throw line. Is this free throw, again, brought to you by Chick-fil-A. Chance to retake the lead here. No, too strong. Three on the way, that was short. Scooped up by Louder. Good defense there by Bush. Really not a lot of room for that shot. That one intercepted and kept in. What a play by All Red. Well, that's incredible hustle there for Avery. Great play. Butler nearly lost it, but kept it. Able to find Williams, and Williams gets tripped up there. Feet got caught up with Abby. Second personal on Bush. As Ren White will come on the floor here for Grantsville. Got to get this in. And we got a timeout taken, 30-second timeout taken here by Coach Very. Reminder, your timeouts tonight brought to you by Soccer Post, your local source for all things soccer, located out of West Valley and PG. If you're looking for a special holiday gift, visit them online at soccerpost.com. We'll be back. Welcome back. Want to remind you, at the end of the game, we'll select a player of the game that's presented by ETT, Elevated Team Twill. If you have any apparel needs, be it business or sports, check them out at ettapparel.com. As this ball on the floor and whistles here both ways. We have a foul call here, I believe. Yeah. Williams going to pick up her third. Third team foul on Grantsville in this third quarter. Bush, her three, just a touch strong. Marston with the board and couldn't get that bucket to go. And this one taken away. Good hustle by Williams. She's going end to end and fouled. We'll send Cody Williams to the free throw line for Grantsville. First free throw good. Grantsville back on top. Frazier going to get a rest here as Ledger is checked in for Copper Hills. Williams makes them both. Here's Barker, being defended by Louder. Able to find some space around on the take, no. This one batted out, it'll stay here. We had a run to the table here. Thornton is going to check in here for Grantsville. Here's Barker, gets to Marston. She'll pull from 14, yeah. Ayla now with 12. A couple of field goals here in this third quarter. On the drive, a foul called. And Allred just missed that shot, but she'll head to the line here to take a pair. Is this foul going to be called on Marston? It'll be the second on Ayla and the third team foul on Copper Hills. 2 free throws here for Allred, her first good. Able to make them both. Barker trying to establish herself in the block. They get it to her. Skiley trying to work on Thornton. High off the window. Nice take. 11 now for Skiley. Allred. Jumper just a touch short. Barker with the rebound. Skiley, other end. We got tripped up. Copper Hills wanted a foul there. None coming. Louder kicks out. There's a long 2, but that shot is long. Trying to be kept here by Allred, and does. Nice save. Here's Thornton. Oh, high off the window. What a shot. And an immediate timeout taken by Grantsville as they take a 38-36 lead. Full timeout. Reminder, timeouts presented here by Soccer Post. They're here to serve the community and help all athletes perform at their best. From the latest releases to the perfect item for a fan, Soccer Post is your only choice for soccer needs. Visit them online at soccerpost.com. And then again, ETT Apparel will present our player of the game at the end of the night, whether it's for a team, business, school, or family. ETT Apparel is your one-stop shop for all your customer apparel needs. Find them online at ettapparel.com. And, of course, all of our threes tonight, we haven't had many of them, just a pair of Vunami threes for Copper Hills. Vunami powering local businesses with cutting-edge IT and hosting solutions. Learn more at vunami.com. Of course, we'll be back Friday night. Copper Hills will head to take on the Brighton Bengals. That will be a road game at Brighton, 7 p.m. Friday night. And if you can't make it out, join us here on the stream. We'll have that game live for you on KSLSports.com. Just over 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. 2-point contest, Grizzly basketball. Here's Bush. Sent over. Ledger. Looking to drive, and yeah, you got that hand kind of came down to try to terminate the drive. Williams, that's going to be number 4 on Cody Williams here with 1:18 to go in the third. A big foul there. She's going to have to come off the floor, and it will be Sadie. Sadie is going to check in. Castagno. Going to try to listen to the PA on that one. This one taken away by Allred. Marston, set that up so well, but that shot just a touch off. Ledger trying to get the rebound, but she's going to be called for the foul. Loose ball foul on Fusi Ledger. And with a minute left, 40-36. Strong third quarter play here for Grantsville. That was Orgel. Works it up with Allred. Back to Orgel. Kicks the 3. Avery Allred with the triple. 7-point lead now for Grantsville, their largest of the game. Ledger able to keep that here. Here's Bush, Abby, down the lane. Nice finish. First points tonight for Abby Bush. 15 seconds left. All red. 5 seconds left. Gets this to Sadie, and yeah, double dribble. With 1.2, it'll be Copper Hills basketball. See what kind of look they can get here. Marston will trigger in. Louder defending Barker. Here is Sadie. She'll get it up, and that's off the mark. 43-38, Grantsville leading Copper Hills as we head to the fourth and final quarter. You're watching Copper Hills basketball live on the Rewind Sports Network. Grantsville basketball to start the fourth quarter. They've got a 5-point lead, a 19-10 third quarter advantage for Grantsville. Had them take as much as a 7-point lead. They're 8 minutes away from protecting their home floor, getting a big win over the preseason #1 team in 6A. So 15-footer won't go from all red. Offensive board. This ball taken out here by Thornton. Louder. Gets to all red. Orgel on the drive, and boy, not a lot of room to work. She lost it out of play. Marston. Might call traveling violation. Williams going to come back on the floor here for Grantsville. Again, I have her with 4 personal fouls. She's got to be careful here. Here is Cody. Williams on the take, blocked away. I think that was Barker. Here comes Abby Bush, works to Frazier. That shot was long, and this knocked out will stay here. Boy, Frazier did a heck of a job of coming in, just knocking that out off of Bailey Louder. Paid a bit of a price, bit of a collision there. She's up and okay, good to see. Nice hustle there for Aspen. Bush, no, rebound to Allred. 8-footer, yeah. Avery in double figures, Louder in double figures. That duo's led the way. They've had great support scoring tonight. 5 other players have scored for Grantsville. Abby, I took a little bit of a bump, tried to work around. That shot was just a touch strong. Williams. It's this Orgel, she'll pull just short. That ball finds Orgel back, and we have a traveling violation going to be called here on Grantsville. Home fans not liking that one. Still a 7-point difference. Marston trying to establish herself inside, and Thornton, those arms got wrapped around. Sadie here going to be called for the personal. First team foul on Grantsville in this fourth quarter. Substitution, Egbert coming back on the floor. Here's Marston. A little bit of room, she'll take the 3. That was long. Louder on the run. Allred. Gives to Williams. Now Orgel, she'll try the three. Ooh, that just rimmed out. Offensive board, that denied. We've got a dual possession. I think that's the right call inside. And the arrow will give it to Copper Hills. And we have a timeout. Yes, we do. Timeout going to be taken here by Copper Hills. This timeout brought to you by Soccer Post. If you have any soccer needs, there's only one choice. It's Soccer Post, with locations in West Jordan and Pleasant Grove, or you can find them online at soccerpost.com. Timeout, Copper Hills. Back to that pressure. Love the call coming out of the timeout by Coach Vera. Barker trying to work inside, kicks to Marston. Good defense recovered by Allred, but Abby Bush, that three was just a touch long. Louder with the board. A lot of one and dones here for Copper Hills in this second half. Sadie. Williams. Shot clock down to 10. Inside, Allred. Count the bucket and the foul. Barker called for the personal, her third. Chance to go up 10. No, short. Frazier with the rebound. Here's Frazier. Marston trying to work that out. Couldn't keep her footing, and that's back to Grantsville. Here's Thornton. Louder. Gets it back. Oh, just off the mark. Got her own miss. Bailey inside. Defended by Barker. Needing some help, and that one nearly taken away, but the tie up there. Arrow will keep it here, I believe. Yes. Ledger will come on the floor. Copper Hills has not scored yet in this fourth quarter. Been stuck on 38. Thornton looking in for Allred. Ledger trying to defend. Contact inside, no whistle either way. Allred with 6 points here in the fourth quarter. In fact, all 6 for Grantsville. 3 from Abby, no. Offensive board, Frazier up and scored. First points for Aspen Frazier since that, no, sorry, she did score in the third. She's now in double figures. Egbert working in, Louder in the block. Trying to shake Barker. And the foul called here on Barker. That's going to be number 4 on Skyley. Louder here. She's got a pair. Touch strong. Maddie Coster checking in here for Copper Hills. Second free throw for Louder, yeah. 50-40. Barker just keeps that in. Gives to Ledger, off the window. Marston was going for that steal. Up to Egbert, and walked with it. Here's Marston. Hollister trying for Barker, deflected by Louder. And Grantsville with another steal. Mentioned they averaged 24 a game coming into tonight. They have been intense defensively. It's why they've got an 8-point lead and a timeout taken. 50-42. Timeout, Grantsville. Basketball. Copper Hills got to find something, and a foul given here. Going to be the third team foul, I believe. Yes, foul on Coster. Boy, Louder looking in the paint. That's a tough one. Here comes Marston. In for Barker. 2-possession game. 2 to go, stolen by Barker. Back-to-back buckets for Skyley. Here come the Grizzlies. Grantsville wisely going to be deliberate here. Allred giving with Louder. She sees that lane open up. Might have been deflected, and it's going to stay here. That's one where I think you got to pick that up right on the baseline. You know it might be going the other way, but just pick that up and go if you're Copper Hills. But instead, it will be Grantsville here to inbound. 12 seconds to go, or 12 seconds left on the shot clock. And just under 90 left here in the regulation. And Marston coming up, puts that body into Cody Williams, and that'll be the third on Marston. The fourth team foul on Copper Hills. It's not necessarily a bad thing because with the clock being where it is, over and back, she picked that up in the front court and went back. A rare turnover by Grantsville. It'll be Copper Hills basketball, but Copper Hills with the 4 team fouls. Point was, any foul from here on out on Copper Hills and Grantsville going to be going to the line. So it's a great way to shorten Grantsville possessions if you want to use that if you're Copper Hills. But a timeout here taken by Copper Hills. This is a soccer post timeout with 1:24 left to go. It'll be Grizzly basketball when we come back. Coming out of this timeout, we just talked about the foul situation for Copper Hills. Meanwhile, Grantsville, just the 1 team foul. So if you're Grantsville, you could be super aggressive defensively, trying to get steals, extra possessions. You get called for a foul, you have 3 to give here in the final 84 seconds. As they're trying to pull what would be a huge win. It's a very talented Grantsville team, and here's going to be a foul before that ball's even in. This is going to be on Thornton. We knew this would be a good one. 2 defending state champions, 2 preseason picks for their respective classifications. D1 talent on both sides. And we thought this would be a battle. It has been. It's lived up to the billing. It'd be huge for Grantsville and 3A to get a win like this. Here's Barker. And an offensive foul called on the screen of Abby Bush. Grantsville basketball. Over with Egbert. I'd foul. They'll continue to play. 1 minute to go. Here's Allred. 15 on the shot clock. Allred handing to Louder. Allred, shot clock down to 5. Gonna have to put a shot up, backs up. That three blocked by Barker. Kept here, but the shot clock does not reset. So the shot clock violation will give it back to Copper Hills. That has to hit the rim. Two possession game, 39 seconds left. Copper Hills basketball. Here comes Abby Bush. Out with Marston. Ledger on the drive, blocked away by Egbert. And a dual possession, the arrow will keep it here. Inbounded to Ledger for 3. And a timeout taken by Grantsville. It's by Copper Hills. It's a 1-point game after the Fusi Ledger 3. 50-49, 20 seconds left. And a soccer post 3. Or a soccer post timeout, of course. That 3 brought to you by Vunami. Our apologies. Of course, Vunami, we haven't had a lot of three-point shots tonight. We haven't been able to give them all the reads that they deserve, powering local businesses with cutting-edge IT and hosting solutions. Learn more at Vunami.com. Just the 3, Vunami 3 made tonight, the first from Fusi Ledger, and it's a big one to make this a 1-point ball game. Wow. Again, Copper Hills, 5 team fouls. So any foul, and Grantsville going to the line in a 1-point ball game. Don't want to give something up over the top. Marston playing safety on this inbound. And a foul given in the backcourt. Just 2 seconds coming off. It will be Avery Allred, the senior, walking down to take a pair of free throws here for Grantsville. She's had a great fourth quarter. Unofficially with 6 points. In fact, she's been the only player in the fourth quarter to score from the floor for Grantsville, and she hits that free throw there. She made a pair of free throws back in the third, and she makes the one to make it a 2-point game, and a chance here to make it a 3-point game with 18 seconds left. No. And the rebound brought down by Marston. 2-point ball game. 1 timeout left for Copper Hills. Over to Marston. Inside 10 seconds left. No whistle. Marston, the turnaround. That rimmed out. Bush with the putback too strong. And we've got whistles. Do we have a foul? No, dual possession. That's Grantsville basketball. One second left. Grantsville ball. And that will do it. Grantsville hands Copper Hills their first loss of the season. 51-49. What a battle tonight. Talk about 2 of the top teams in their respective classifications. Unofficially, 15 for Barker, 11 for Frazier, 12 for Marston. And unofficially, well, I missed some points for Grantsville, but I think 16 for Allred to lead the way. She was great. As Grantsville defeats Copper Hills 51-49. Your ETT Apparel Player of the Game. I'm going to go with Aspen Frazier. Really loved her start tonight. Finished with the 11 points. But Barker with the 15. The trio had good efforts, but just come up short. Your ETT Apparel Player of the Game, Aspen Frazier and Skyly Barker, will give it to the pair. 51-49, Grantsville over Copper Hills. Thank you for joining us. A reminder, you can catch Copper Hills at Brighton tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, right here on KSLSports.com. For Austin Bigelow, my name is Dane Stewart. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to all of our sponsors who make this stream possible: ETT Apparel, Soccer Post, Runami, and Chick-fil-A. Go support those who support this program and make this stream possible here on KSLSports.com. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.